because I know because it blew my mind. Okay, so a colleague of mine, Claire Llewellyn, Professor Claire Llewellyn, who's based down in London at the University College in London, she has a twin cohort. Okay, and she is interested in body weight as I am, which is why we're colleagues. Now, the interesting thing is that her set of twins. It's called the Gemini study, for those of you who want to Google it, Gemini. Um, Her set of twins, she includes all the anthropometric measures that you would assume would be there, but she also has, interestingly, socio-economic markers for these twins. Okay, within society. Now, if you go, or if she went to the twins with the in our households, okay, sort of a academic professional class individual, not someone who's rich, just we don't have to worry about our food, right? We know where we are, type of situation, middle class by in the UK terms, then heritability of body weight was around the 40% mark. Okay. Now, when you went to the households with the poorest food environment, to the lowest socioeconomic status, suddenly heritability maxed out at 70%.
Hmm.
I read the study, I was going, dude, what is going on? And this is the way that I rationalize this particular concept. All right. Now imagine, so I look, I accept I'm a privileged human being, right? I'm a professor at Cambridge. I live in a nice leafy village. Now, my nice leafy village here, Deliveroo is so far away from anything. Deliveroo doesn't deliver out here, okay? And we don't have any takeouts in our village. So imagine me, and I have a high genetic drive to eat, just as an example. Now, if I were hungry tonight, for example, I can't just wander down. I can't call Deliveroo. I have to look at my fridge or get in my car and drive to the supermarket and do something about it. Okay. But if I look at my fridge, maybe I'll find carrots. Maybe I'll find some hummus. Now imagine there's a me in terms of the same genetic drive to eat, but I'm
Yep.
now in town. Okay. I'm now in a inner city location. I live above a takeout. I'm in an area, maybe a food deserty type place. Deliveroo definitely delivers. All right. And suddenly my ability to fulfill that drive is far, far, far easier. Okay. I'm getting in my car, I'm going, I'll wait till tomorrow. Like, really, I can't be bothered. Whereas if I can run down the stairs or call Deliveroo and eat it, I probably would. And so that's the difference, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm privileged. I live in a leafy green place. Whereas if I was less privileged and lived in not a leafy green place, but had the exact same genetic drive to eat, then I would be able to respond to those signals better.
Right. Right.
You see what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Essentially, the extent to which you've got a genetically driven propensity to hunger, whether or not that can lead to an outcome of overeating is going to depend on the availability of the food in your immediate environment. So, I mean,
And the
even at
type
the
and
yeah,
the type of food.
yeah, and the type of food, like even at an individual level, this is this is actually like kind of how I regulate myself in my home. I know that what I eat and how much I eat is going to be tied to what I have in the cupboard. And so I make myself not have full cupboards most of the time because I know that if it is full, I'm going to eat way more just because I can.
Exactly. And that's just a situation. And then there's the whole complexity of what you have in your cupboard. Those tend to be more processed foods because they're in your cupboard rather than in the fridge, and therefore longer shelf lives. And they tend to be cheaper than fresh food, right?
Mhm.
So you now then go down the rabbit warren of the fact that, well, okay, so not only is socioeconomic status